Hello again. It's been a while since I've streamed. I've been busy. This character, been leveling through all of Terracar, then I leveled through all of Nagrand. If I look at my questy, and I look at quests by zone, I can look at Hellfire Peninsula. There's only one quest left, which is a raid quest. If I look at Terracar, I have one quest, which is Even Gron Have Standards. It's a high-end quest. I won't be doing that anytime soon. Then Nagrand, I have no quest to do. I did everything in Nagrand. The next place to quest is Blades Edge Mountains, and there's 23 quests there, and lots of extra quests. So there's actually many extra quests. There's like 80. 23 of the 80 I can get right now, but the other 51 are locked behind these, right? And then I can go to Netherstorm and do a bunch of quests, 133 of them. Shadow Moon Valley, 98 quests. And that's pretty much a lot of money coming in. But the beautiful thing is, I have 5,200 gold and then some, right? You can see I've been basically selling all of the materials that I've been stockpiling for a rainy day on all my alts. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do something here. Artisan training, artisan writing. Okay, good. Griffin Keeper. I like the red ones. So I'm going to get the Swift Red Griffin. And then I'm going to put this guy right there. We'll see if that works. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's just leave it there. Let's see how this works. Yay, now we're moving quickly. Oh, it's so much nicer. Now it just feels like retail, right? I'm moving fast like retail. Oh, it's so much nicer. Now I can actually do things like use a writing crop and so forth. Gold vanished. Fart in the wind. Wind. Yep. It sure did vanish like a fart in the wind. Here, let me turn the volume back up a little bit, I think. Yeah. There it is. Of course, now I have to I can still like go into bird form if I want to harvest safely, right? I can always do this and not, you know, like go up in the air. Like I can use the fast mount to get to a place and then fly like within a small local region safely in bird form, right? But now I'm gonna go. Whoops. This is gonna really confuse me because I'm so used to just having bird form. Thanks. I finally sold most of the materials I had been stockpiling. At least the stuff that was profitable. I still have a whole bunch of stuff that is not profitable. At least the stuff that is currently selling well. Oh, it's so nice to move quickly. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing. See, I can pop into bird form in an instant. So now the plan is to, whoops, don't want to do that. But it feels so slow now. It's going to really disturb my muscle memory to have to use like land mount key, which is just asterisk on my keypad in the top right corner of the keyboard, just asterisk by itself for, land mount, but now it's a flying mount. I don't think you can use this. Yeah, you can't use this in a place where you're barred from using a flyer. So it's kind of confusing. I may just end up getting rid of the Swift mount or the flight form for a while, just so I can have I should probably just do that. Let me put that down there. So it's still there, but that way I don't lose that muscle memory. I did some fishing while I was there. I was sort of selling a bunch of stuff in the auction house while sort of waiting down here for the fishing, because the fishing daily was, go fish in the green water. Boop, boop, boop. There's that. All right. We're going to go this way. I'm going to constantly look for things on the ground. And skinning. Okay, nothing there. It vanished. And again, sometimes it would be better just to, use the bird form to go over there, even though it's slower. Because I could just sort of mosey over there in the air without having to incur that delay of having to, hit this spell, which is 2 seconds. So if I can get from point A to point B in 3 seconds using the slow fly, the slow bird form, it makes more sense just to use that. Even 5 seconds. If it takes 5 seconds to go over there, then it's well, might as well just use that. Oh, this is so beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. See that delay. It's ruffle, 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 ruffle. Okay, now I'm mounted. It's I wouldn't say it's an annoying thing. It is a little bit annoying, especially when you get used to instant cast flight form, especially swift flight form. But now, when phase 2 comes around, I'm ready for swift flight, right? I could do that whole quest chain and not have to worry about it. Go and just wait up here for a moment. Let's have some music. There we go. Why, hello there. Thank you for noticing. Thank you for noticing me there. All right. I'll loot you, then kill you, and be on my way. That. Although, once you get used to instant cast flight, having to rustle your fists for 2 seconds to escape is a bit tedious. This way. Mistakes are far more easily corrected in this fast version of flying. Okay, now I can just pop into swift flight. Okay, looks like it's safe. Back to flight form. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to kill... I need to do the Demon Broiled Surprise. I need 2 Machnathel short ribs, which come from the raptors here. Actually a good place to come to skin, because there will be, well, not right now, but later on today there will be lots of dead serpents and lash tails flying around ready to be skinned. I also need to get gems for this piece. Now some of what I need to do is, obviously I need to start questing in these zones, and what I'll do with that gold is, 1, stockpile it. With those materials, I will stockpile and not sell. The gold I get from doing all this stuff, it's just a normal fly or fast flight here, so we can just get up and start moving. Looking for... There we go. You go away. So I'm going to grab this real quick. Again, fast flight is nice for getting... Oh, okay, so I guess that's yours. You're just, like, not paying attention until I'm almost there. Fine, fine. I'm just going to stand here. Oh, look. That bird is on his way over to grab this thing. I will grab it first. No. Oops. Of course, I have a bit of a leg up because it cost other people, what, 6,300 gold, or 6,300 gold to get to their swift flight, assuming they bought their normal flight first, because they didn't have, you know, this flight form, which taught them the precursor, the required precursor, which is like, I forget what it's called. It's 225 flight, whatever that's called. You get it for free when you just learn the flight form. There we go, raptor ribs. I need 2 of those, right? Yeah. Look for another one. Oh god, it's so fast. Oh my god, it's amazing. I need to turn that... it keeps saying I can't cast something because I'm mounted. I need to set that one toggle in the settings to where it will let me do that, even though I'm mounted. Look. Options. Auto dismount and flight. There we go. Okay, nothing there. This is a farming mount. See, now I can just cast it and it'll dismount me. Maybe that's all I needed when I was in flight form. There we go. He's a skinner. So now we're just going to fly back. I'm not going to start any questing yet. I'm going to go turn in this daily. Right there. Oh, wait. No, that's right. I have to go over this way first. Right. I have to do a thing first. I have to go over here first. So let's set up a spot over here. Now, there's a trick to this. You don't want to actually fly all the way there. You want to stop just short of the plateau, the Agrala plateau. Sorry, my phone was showing something from the bank. You have lost $400,000. No, I don't have $400,000. I don't even have that much to lose, so... Joke's on them. No, I'm just making that up. This is amazing. The beautiful thing about this, too, is as a druid, when I get close, I could just pop into flight form, right? I don't have to stay in this all the way to my destination. This gets me like 99% of the way there. Like, let's say that I want to harvest a bunch of herbs that are like all clustered. Rather than harvesting, mounting up, I can just go like this. I can go, like, I get close and I know that there's going to be fell bombs that can like dismount me, like these cannons. I can just get close, and I actually don't want to be in the air over here. So let's just get out of flight form. Let's kill one of these flame bringers. See, these cannons won't fire at you when you're these things hurt. All right. Now on this corpse, I will both cook. I think I can cook on it, can I? I may have messed that up. No, it requires a cooking fire. Rats. All right. Rat farts. I'll have to go cook this in town. I should have planned better, shouldn't I? Here I was all excited with myself. Now that we're over here, we're not going to get hit by the cannons. That's a serious problem in this area. That's something you learn when you're doing the Ogre Law dailies up here. Ooh, 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 herb. Too bad I'm not also a miner. I might just like drop skinning and pick up mining and just do both herbing and mining. God, this is so fast. I love it. It's like so surprisingly fast when you're not used to it. Is there a cooking fire over here somewhere? There has to be, right? I mean, I know I can make one. I'll make one. Beautiful music. All right, boop and boop, and let's make a fire and cook these 2 short ribs. So I don't want to carry around this cheap garbage item. I'll sell that, and then I think that's it. Oh, I also forgot one thing. Let's mark this as a quest item. It is a consumable, but when I have a whole bunch of them, whoops, not projectile. They're not a projectile, unless eating them would give you projectile vomiting. Okay. Now it's considered, now these and that are considered quest items. That way you don't accidentally eat them. They're just sort of like make it and, you know, set it there and forget it. Like if I have like a couple stacks of them saved up, like if you want to buy them on the off days when, you know. Welcome to the Agrala Plateau. Very annoying place. Here, let's just go to land mount. That way we don't get bombarded by accident. I'm not doing any of these quests. None. I don't care. There's nothing I want from Agrala. There we go. Let's just cook it on this. We'll find this and Demon Broiled Surprise. There we go. Now what you can do, watch this. As soon as I mount up, it's going to start shooting at me. As soon as I fly, right? Yep, see, they're trying to shoot me. You have to basically strafe back and forth to avoid them. All right, now we're going to fly home. And then I'm probably going to do that. Maybe. I think there's still things I need in Black Morass, right? Let me look. I think there was one thing I still needed. Gear. Black Morass, Temporis, the Hourglass of the Unraveler. Yeah, the trinket. Yeah, I might still do that. I might put together a group for that. All right, so now we're going back here to turn this in. And let's say I want to go loot that. So how do you do that? How do you get down there and loot that quickly? Well, I can just go like this. I can just dismount and then make sure I can remount in bird form very quickly. Now that I'm in bird form, if I get caught, I can just fly up and out. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Ah. Yes. Flame cap. These are supposed to sell really well when the raids open up. And then if I want to, just park on top of this. Go back to a red griffin. Now that nothing can target me. Well, I don't think anything can target me. And now we just fly away. Untargetable, unkillable. And if something does target me and try to kill me, I can just floop away and nothing's the wiser. Yeah, once you experience that initial hit of 5,200 gold, it's basically uphill from here. That's the first big sticker shock that you come into. But once you've done that, everything else is like a breeze. It's like, oh, that was not expensive. That was not expensive. Even all your enchants and gems and stuff. Even if you get really good gems, let's say it costs you 1,000 gold to like enchant and get all your gear gemmed up to the hilt. It's like you only have to do that, you know, when you have the gear for the first time, right? As new pieces of gear come in, hopefully you're in a guild, and hopefully the guild helps you the first time, where, you know, it's like, oh, here are your enchants, you know, we'll hook you up, you know, this time. Or maybe you have to do it, you know, yourself at the first time. I'm a good little gatherer. Is that not... Man. See, if I were in... I should have just looked first. I was watching Josh Strife Hayes playing World of Warcraft Anniversary, BTC, or yeah, TBC Anniversary, and he's really digging it. You know, he's like, he can stop anytime he wants, he says, as he keeps playing, clearly addicted to it, like we all are, right? Looking around to see if there's enemies, which is a bit late to be doing that. You can do that more easily as a bird, because you can just fly up and away if something does try to attack you. Of course, I could sprint away in feral form, or just switch to travel form using that keybind, which is Shift minus on the keypad. Oh god, this is beautiful. Remember how long it would take to get down here before? It'd be like, yep, just go get a cup of coffee while I point downward. Move this way.
Money, friend.
Fish. Now, with the crate of meat, it is possible that you'll get, like, the serpent meat and stuff. So at some point, I will want to start picking the crates of meat. Just not yet. Let me actually go down there and cook those. I'll show you what I've been selling. Right. Do. And a blackened sporefish. Yep, that's regen. So some people still like that. I was using that for a while when I was struggling with mana regen. Like even on something like a hunter, it's not a terrible thing to use. When you hit 55, you don't get Viper until what, 64? So we're gonna sell that. We're gonna sell that, and that. I'm gonna save all this other stuff. So I'm back to stockpiling. Now that I've like sold through all my stuff, I'll start saving again. Shimmergal. I still have a whole stockpile of like the cheaper stuff that doesn't sell well. And I'll continue to hold on to that until I either need it or it sells well. Okay.
Seek the path of the
Send this to leather. I was even vending things that were like that crystal leather thing. That doesn't sell at all. So it's like you can actually make just about as much just vending it as you would from, you know, trying to sell it in the auction house. Okay, so let's go check the auction character and I'll show you everything I've been selling here. This was totally legit. Made it all myself. I didn't buy the gold. That would be bleh. And all that. Let's go see what's waiting to be received. At this point, I could probably cancel, right? I could look at all the auctions that sold, right? And I could like cancel a bunch of other stuff, but I'll leave it up for now. And if this stuff doesn't sell now, I'll just hold on to it.
Be kind to those less fortunate.
But now I have a little bit of padding. Like if I need to buy some enchant materials, maybe some spell thread or something. Where? There they go. Yeah, look at that. It just piles up, man. It's amazing. Okay, so relay. You're gonna get 100 of that. Now I can use that last little bit to post these last few things. Boop, boop, boop. Happy dance.
The Legion's end draws near.
Let's see. Yeah, just those aren't selling well. People keep undercutting. That's fine. These are selling really well. I wish I had bought like 1,000 gold worth. Then I could have easily bought my flyer. As it went from 1 gold per when you buy them as motes, all the way up to 7-8 gold to sell them as fully formed whatever. I'll post that other stuff later. Okay. So what are we doing now? We're gonna go do Black Morass maybe. Okay, do I have all my materials with me? Largely, yes. I'll throw those in the bank. I'm not going to be back over in Nagrand for a while.
Warm wishes to you. May your days be long and your hardships few.
All right. So, for dungeons, I just need that. Oh, I need oil.
Safe
Oil.
journey.
Oh, right. Brilliant oil. Let's go get some more. I'll just send her 50 gold and buy up some of those lovely, yummy weapon oils. Hopefully they stay low. Let me see. Does this have a log? I bet it has a log.
Warm wishes to you.
Auctionator. Total on sale. Yeah, I don't see anywhere. Okay, brilliant mana oil. Ooh, we're up to 15. Damn. Large brilliant shard. Purple lotus. How much is it? Brilliant mana oil. What does it cost to make that? It's just, oh, it's 2 of those. Okay, so those prices are going up. That's why. It's not really the purple lotus, it's these. All right, now everybody's pushing them. So I'll buy 3 of these for now. People aren't farming the old content as much. Yep, that's why you have gold. Because you need to have the things. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can try to get by without them when I'm in a dungeon, and I might even try to get by without using the other materials, just because they're expensive, and I might just save those for a raid. But I will carry them with me just in case. So I'll have this on me just in case.
Zionis Akar.
Let's go with this. Activate. Let's get some mana back. There we go. Now we're pumping on the mana now that we have spirit gear in there. Oh, right. This will go down here. That will go there, and then we're gonna go right there. Excellent. Oh. Okay, Iron Forge. I don't know if I'm going to start questing tonight in Blade's Edge or in one of the other zones. There are quest lines that I want to do because there's a weapon that I really want to get, and the only way to get it is to do a quest in Netherstorm. It's the where is it? It's a quest line. The Gavel, no, not Gavel. It's the. I'll tell you what it is in a second. It's a quest called Nexus King Salhadar, and I remember doing that years and years and years ago. The weapon is called the Fleshling Simulation Staff, and it's for Feral. Oh, you know what? Let's go get the gems. For that right there. Two delicate bloodstones and a, what is it? Oops, not this. Gems. Glinting. I realized this had this in here, so it's like, oh, okay, cool. All right. Delicate blood. Yep, overpriced. 1, 2. Glinting flame. Yep. I could probably save money just by putting glintings in all 3 sockets. Didn't think about it until just now. There we go. I didn't have to do that last one, but I did want that attack power. Okay. Now, okay, is there anything else that needs a socket? or an item in a socket. Okay, that looks good. Now let's look at my healing set and see if there's anything I could do to easily improve this, like a spell thread. Let's see here. Healing, yes, I can do that. But is it worth doing on that? Yeah, that's nearly bested slot. See, Alt P greater than 1. So it's probably worth doing. So let me go get some cash from the other character here real quick. It's not worth putting the most expensive spell thread in there by a long shot, but just send her 7 gold. Be enough. This will make up for not using every possible consumable that I have with me at all times. I mean, I think this is like as much healing power as the food, right? 44, if I remember that correctly. Maybe it's a little bit more. $46, just a little bit more. Cost of doing business. Cost of making yourself great. I have the helm enchant. I have the shoulder enchant. Now I'll have the leg enchant. Now I just need the stuff that comes with comes from actual enchanting. There's like a really good one on for the weapons. It's kind of expensive. That I'll want to get maybe a cheaper one on this weapon, but when I get like a really good weapon, like a legendary weapon, I'll want to get the really good one. All right, so let's I'm at 1246 before consumables. That's nice. Very nice. With consumables, I will be, let's see, 50 plus another 44, so 94 and another 25, so 75 plus 25 plus 19. Oh, okay. Another 119 on top of that, so I'm at 1365. That's nice. 1365. That's pretty good. When you're hitting 1400, that's like you're really good and you're ready for like heroics and stuff. But I need a little bit more, right? I need more. I need to enchant stuff. I need, obviously I'm not an enchanter, so I can't enchant the rings. I need speed on the boots, although I can give that up for the moment. What else can I get? I think, is threat reduction on the cloak? I think it might be. I don't really need that one. Chest, I can go spirit. Or stats. Here I think it's healing. Here I think it's healing. And then weapon I think is healing. Let me look here. I want to get... Alright. Druid. Restoration. Oops. Restoration. Okay, so. Healing to a head slot. I already have that. I already have the lesser version of that, right? Let's see here. Yeah, threat on cloak. Don't need that. Spirit, chest. That's fine. Don't really need that. Bracer, superior healing. That would be nice. 30. Gloves, major healing. That would be nice. I got the lesser version of this. Boar's speed would be nice. Major healing. That's it for the weapon. That's the big one. That's where you really zoom it up. If I enchanted this, this, and this, I think I might hit, did I even hit 1500 with that? I might. so let's set this up. Tool request. I think this might still be... Nope, I set it differently. Settings, Burning Crusade, Crypts, opening the Dark Portal. There we go. There we go. Lots of people want it. And if they're still in here, I think it means they're not part of a group yet, right? Because they're still just waiting to be snapped up by someone like me. I'll tell you what, I'll be right back. I gotta do a bio. Okay, making our way up to here.
What's on your mind? See you soon.
So I'm not gonna stream all of this. I just wanted to show off the flyer. It's kind of a fun little moment, and that's about it. So I'll see you later.